Imagine the President of the United States walking into a room with his rich allies and handing everybody a bill for $5 trillion. Pay up, and the war on Iran keeps going. Refuse, and you still owe $2.5 trillion just to make it stop. This isn't a movie. This is happening right now in March 2026. An Omani journalist just dropped a nuclear bomb on BBC Arabic, and the Gulf is shaking. Stay with me. This story is about to get insane. 3 weeks ago, on February 28th, the United States and Israel launched surprise strikes that lit up Iran. Assassinations, massive bombing runs, and the kind of opening salvo the world hasn't seen in decades. Iran hit back hard. Missiles raining on Gulf oil fields, natural gas plants exploding, and they slammed shut the Strait of Hormuz, the choke point carrying 20% of the planet's Earth oil. Gulf economies are bleeding out. Production slashed. Tankers stranded. Tourism dead. Saudi, UAE, Qatar, and Bahrain all taking body blows. March 20th, BBC Arabic sat down with Omani international affairs expert Salman. The presenter asked about reports that the White House is twisting Gulf's arm for deeper involvement. Al-Jahouri didn't blink. Quote, "This is absolutely true. The Gulf Cooperation Council states are facing pressure, both militarily and financially." Then the hammer dropped. Today we're talking about certain leaks in which the American president is demanding that the GCC states pay approximately $5 trillion if they want this war to continue. And if they want it to stop, they must pay $2.5 trillion to the United States for what has been accomplished over the past period. $5 trillion to keep bombing, or $2.5 trillion to hit pause. That's not alliance. That's a racket. The Gulf leaders have been on TV saying, "We oppose this war. We will not let the U.S. use our soil." But the leaks don't lie. U.S. rockets have already screamed out of Gulf territories. American warplanes have sliced right through their airspace on their way to Iran. And Iran, they didn't miss. They hammered Gulf oil and gas infrastructure in retaliation. The GCC is trapped, publicly neutral, privately bleeding, and now getting the Trump invoice. Reuters broke it down last week. 3 of the 4 biggest Gulf economies are now reviewing trillions in global investment held by their sovereign wealth funds. That includes $1.2 trillion they promised to pour into the U.S. economy after Trump's victory lap visit in May 2025. Why? Because the war is destroying their cash flow faster than anyone predicted. Oil revenue evaporating. Tourism gone. Ports paralyzed. One Gulf official told Reuters, "We're assessing the future and current investments. If this lasts long, a review of sovereign wealth fund strategies have already started." Translation, the money tap that was supposed to rebuild America might get turned off or redirected to save their own skins. So, here's the $1 trillion question. Is Donald Trump running the ultimate art of the deal, forcing allies to pay for their own protection, or is this a desperate cash grab because the war is costing America more than expected? The Gulf monarchies are caught between a rock and a hard place. Bend the knee and write the biggest check in history, or risk losing American security guarantees while Iran keeps hitting them. One thing is crystal clear. This isn't just about Iran anymore. It's about who really controls the flow of trillions in the 21st century. Drop your thoughts below. Is this genius deal making, or is it straight up extortion? Will the Gulf pay up, or will they finally push back? If you want daily breakdowns of crises like this before mainstream catches on, smash subscribe, hit the like button, and we just don't report the news. We expose the game behind it. Stay sharp out there.